Guys, welcome once again to Gusto News. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, of course, telling your friends about what we do right at Gusto TV. Tems is having an amazing day, guys. She is actually smashing it right now. Everywhere you go online, it is the talk of Tems, the rebel soldier herself, the leader of the gang, the leader of the new movement. Tems is smashing everything right now. Now it's Tems Day, actually. I think November the 8th should be christened or should be renamed the Tems Day because this lady absolutely smashing another record upon record upon record. Tems has done quite a whole lot today, and we are here to give you all of that. There's also Rema, and of course, there's Davido as well in the mix. Yes, sir. Moving on very quickly. We'll move on to Tems Grammy Awards nominations just came out. Just came out, and Tems actually had not one, not two, but three nominations. The most for an Afrobeat artist, for a Nigerian artist, for an African artist, actually. And that is really, really amazing. A shout out to Tems on that one. But not only did she achieve all of that today, she also achieved quite a whole lot in a single day. Spotify record is there, as well as the USA unit sales record as well. Right, so yes, Tems is still very much the leading vibe, and she's showing every bit of it right now. Now, today alone, we've got Tems surpassing 3 billion streams across all credit on Spotify. Now, that is actually an amazing record. 3 billion streams, joining the likes of Rema, Davido, no, Rema, Burna Boy, WIZKID, and of course, Rema, Burna Boy, WIZKID, Tems are the only artists right now who have over 3 billion streams, accumulated streams across all credits on Spotify. Now, that is an amazing one. And we love that for Tems right now because she's doing really, really well. And we cannot but celebrate all that Tems is achieving for herself. Also today, her song Burning, yes, crossed over 100,000 sales in terms of units in the US. Now, if you know what that means, you would know it's a major record. Just 400,000, more. And then she's gotten a gold. She will get a gold. And then we've gotten and then for the other one, we know that in maybe 500,000 more again, she's going to get like a million sales, and she's going to get the platinum. Yes, she's going to get the platinum. That is actually really, really good. Shout out to Tems on that particular one. Now, another record that Tems just got is the Grammys. Now, let's go to the Grammys because Tems is actually doing really, really well for herself. Now, Best R&B Song is one of the nominations that Tems got for the 2025 Grammys. This one, of course, with that song, Burning. Yes, Burning just got that nomination once again for the Best R&B Song alongside the ones Ruin Me, Saturn, and of course, After Hours by Kelani. Now, Tems is in that category. Really, really tough one. But of course, we love the fact that she's doing it and doing it really, really well. Now, for the Best African Music Performance nominee, we told you earlier, Tems is with the likes of WIZKID and Ashake, Burna Boy, Yemi Alade, and of course, the one and only Davido, Chris Brown, and Lil J on that one. So we've got all Nigerian artists on that one, and we're telling you guys that Tems is actually doing her very best to make sure that she competes for the very highest level. And right now, she said, "You know what, guys? I've just been nominated." She responded to that on Twitter, and that's really, really amazing, guys. Of course, Tems is doing really, really well for herself, and that is exactly what Tems is doing. Another one she just clocked right now is the best global music album at the 2025 Grammys. Now we've got a debut album getting nominated alongside Rema. That is actually amazing right now. Now, the big one is that Tems, as you can see, is 8 times nominated for the Grammys. Now, that is actually an amazing record for a female artist, for a Nigerian artist, for an Afrobeat artist, nominated at the Grammy Awards right now. 8 times the most nominations this year with 3 nominations. Really amazing stuff from Temilade Okpeni, aka Tems. Now, Love Me JJ, like we told you earlier, nominated for the best African music performance, which is actually amazing, and we can't get enough of what Tems has to offer us. Rema is also in the mix today, as he also got nominated. Now, Rema's nomination is the actual first for him at the Grammys. Now, this is really amazing actually, because Rema dropped that album is, and it got a lot of people actually questioning whether the album is good or not, or Zeba, Azaman, and a couple of other songs like that. Well, it's submitted for the Grammy Awards 2025, and of course, it's getting a nomination right now. Ashake didn't make the cut. Of course, a lot of people didn't make the cut. Even Davido's Timeless didn't make the cut as well. And of course, right now we've got Rema actually getting all the accolades, because the rejected stone, the rejected stone is now the chief cornerstone. Basically, everyone now talking about how good the album is. He's the album alongside Tems getting nominated for the global music performance. Of course, and that is an amazing one. Shout out to Rema on that one. Now they've got a couple of like competitors on that one. We've got Akebulan, Matt B featuring Royal Philaman Orchestra, and we've also got P. Sajes, Ciro Hurtado, Historian Deu Flamenco, and of course there's Rema and there's Born in the World, debut album from Tems, also right there. Amazing stuff. We can't wait. Is it going to be Rema? Is it going to be Tems getting that one? All the other guys on that category, we don't know. But yes, someone said in the comments, say we Nigerians are too good. Yes, we are too good, guys. We are actually amazing. We dominate everywhere, and Afrobeat is here to stay. Femi Banjo said, how many year career? And she has this already. Yes, now Tems is actually amazing. Just a few years in the game, and she's 8 times nominated for the Grammy Awards, one of the most by an African artist. This is really amazing for Tems. And shout out to you guys commenting, Wilfred Mbama, and of course, Femi Banjo. We appreciate you guys. Still on the news, Davido is firing back at WIZKID. Yes, now there's been loads and loads. This week has been filled with loads of ups and downs. Davido released his song just last week, Friday, Awuke, and he's been doing quite some numbers. Some days later, Davido overthrew WIZKID off the chart on Apple Music, on Spotify as well. Everyone asking where exactly is WIZKID, how is he going to retaliate? Now, Buju came up at first, but right now, WIZKID went back on Apple Music at number 1, Buju number 2, and of course, we've got Davido Awuke at number 3, but Davido is not relenting at all. He's also posting. WIZKID posts on his story. WIZKID's manager posts on his story. WIZKID also posts. Davido posts. WIZKID posts. Davido posts. WIZKID posts. It's been back and forth between the biggest fishes and a couple of people. Even Femi Banjo at some point said these guys are acting like upcoming artists right now. Everyone wants to show their wins, and this is actually something that WIZKID and Davido are doing to themselves right now. Everyone is saying now Wilfred is saying WIZKID and Davido are behaving like kids. It's funny to see. Wilfred, I really don't understand. This guy's posting on their stories every single time. If Davido goes number 1 again, he's going to post on his story. WIZKID goes to number 1, he's going to post on his story. Even WIZKID retweets some other pages. Davido as well retweets some other pages. Now, Davido got on Spotify at number 1 and is still at number 1 right now. You could see right here, Chart Africa saying Awuke by Davido is the biggest gainer on the Spotify weekly top song Nigeria, up 83 spots from 84 to number 1. That is really, really amazing. And Davido on Twitter replied, said, oh baby, wine am jaw. Yes, basically saying, you know what? I may not be number 1 on Apple Music like WIZKID is there, but right now on Spotify, nobody's beating me. Everybody going back and forth. Even their fans are not left out of the whole brouhaha, the old drama right now. Guys, even Davido also, I said that as responded to a tweet by Davido Star saying that Davido White Jemali remains number 1 on Spotify Nigeria. So right now, Davido is the king of Spotify. WIZKID is the king of Apple Music. Who exactly is going to go down for who? Who is going to budge, for who is going to get tired at first? We don't know right now. But these guys actually not letting their fans do the talking right now. Davido carrying his market on his head, tweeting the music video link, WIZKID tweeting the music video link, everybody going, aura for aura, basically. That is what these guys are doing, posting on stories, something WIZKID has never done before, is doing right now. Davido as well, something he doesn't do almost all the time, now he's doing. Everybody going back and forth with themselves, fans and associates going back and forth with themselves as well. Who exactly is going to come out tops on this one? It's a battle of chats between WIZKID and Davido. Now, Bumi Akide said my money on Dance by WIZKID to overthrow both next week. WIZKID FC, let's go. Yes, Bumi Akide is a WIZKID FC. She's a WIZKID fan. Of course, you could tell from that one. And of course, it's a battle of chat right now. Keep putting your comment down below. We want to hear from you guys. Who do you think is going to get the winning crown of this whole chat battle? It's been on and on for the past couple of days right now. WIZKID versus Davido, Apple Music and Spotify chat battle. It is game on and it is set to go down to the wire, guys. That's all we have for you on this one. Thank you so much for liking and, of course, sharing, subscribing. Tell us what you think about the whole WIZKID and Davido drama. And of course, Tems as well, getting 3 nominations at the Grammys at this year's, at next year's awards. Let's know Rema also getting his very first nomination for his recently released 2024 album, His. And of course, let's know what you think about the whole back and forth between OBO, Davido, and of course, Big Wiz himself, Baba Bolu. And of course, we'll be here to reply to some, if not all, your comments.